as far as this helps us a great deal, and I think what you just brought up was great. When we have a lead or we're going to call somebody, who do we have follow them, Phil or Sheila?
No question at all.
I find myself and Greg can probably, because you're in control country too.
Oh, control perfect.
It's sometimes
You and I are right on the same page.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, we're on the same page. No, he's speaking to me. I can hear it. No,
I'll be talking to people sometimes, and maybe Greg can relate to this, and we talk to people all over the world. And sometimes I'll be talking to somebody, and it's really apparent to me that I am just roughshodding right over them, and they're either from fun or perfect country. And you ever have that sense when you're talking to somebody you just lose them? I think this is one of the reasons we lose them, and we haven't known it.
You're absolutely right.
Oh,
yep.
We're talking one language, and they're listening in another language, and they're not hearing what we're saying.
Completely different country.
Exactly, and it goes right over their head. They don't care. We think they do because we're control people, and we think they care, but they can care less.
You ever see me with fun country and
I think
peace
that's
country?
the best confession I've ever heard.
Confession. I'm in a fun country. You're right, though. You're absolutely right. Different language. Children. Different. Sheila's turn.
Well, I want to add one more thing.
Yeah, let him finish. Let him finish. Take Sheila's time. She don't mind.
All the time in the world.
Come on,
Hey, I'm control too. I'm fun control.
You are.
I'm fun control.
No, I just signed up a woman in our organization, and she was a top management with FedEx. Okay, and she came into our organization, and when she came in, and I talked to her on the phone. She was very much a control person, and we related, and she just signed up like that. And she's come into our organization, and she's brought in like 30 people in about a month and a half.
Corporate America.
And that's, I can just see how this is such a big help. I really can.
By the way, just to point out, these two men who happen to be sitting near each other happen to be from the same home and adopted country. You see, and you can feel the same intensity from both of them. And as a contrast, Sheila is not those guys.
The only thing I wanted to add
So I'll hand it over to the soft-hearted woman.
the very soft-hearted woman. I won the contest.
Yeah.
Anyway, we talk about this. We'll get leads sometimes, and we'll come off on the printer, and he'll say, "Here, I'm going to give this to you. This is a woman. This is a woman. This is a woman." But I don't think that's necessarily true because obviously he connected with the one woman. There's women that are very much.
Let me ask you though, on a general basis, I mean just generally, is a woman going to relate better to a woman?
Not necessarily.
On a general basis.
Oh, they fight.
By the way, for all of those who are asking the gender question, this supersedes gender.
Sure.
Definitely.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is not.
So I shouldn't be getting all the women.
No,
No, because you could be talking to a control person and they're not even going to listen to a thing you say.
No, I'm just going to.
Think about this: it supersedes gender, it supersedes age, it supersedes lifestyle, it supersedes interest, it supersedes everything. That's because it's deeply into the wiring of the person, and that's why it beats everything. It trumps every other consideration. There's nothing else that beats this.